I think recently, I'm sure you or your audience have probably seen in the media news of increasing prevalence of HMPV in children especially. So this hopefully, if successful, will go a long way in accelerating the development of a HMPV vaccine.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. Joining me is hVIVO Chief Executive Mo Khan. Mo, very good to speak with you this morning. You've signed a £2 million contract with a new client to complete the final stage of your HMPV characteristic study ahead of future HMPV human challenge trials. You've already completed a successful pilot characterization trial of your HMPV model, right?
We have, yes. So good morning, and thank you for having me on your platform here. Absolutely. So we not so long ago announced the successful completion of a pilot characterization study. That's where we take 10, 12 healthy volunteers and you give them a dose of the virus, and then you hope that they'll have symptoms and viral loads within them to be able to show a positive infection. And once you're able to establish that, that's when you know that you have potentially a good challenge model that you can use to study the impacts of a drug against HMPV. So on the back of that, of course, we've started to market that challenge model to say to our customers working in the HMPV area to suggest that we now have a signal for efficacy or infection of the virus and challenge model. And if they were happy to come and partner with us, we would be keen to establish the model. So in this case, a biotech company has agreed to partner with us and work on completing the full characterization study, which will start almost immediately, and most of it, or all of it, will be done this year. So yeah, great news. The fact that we have a client who's willing and able to partner with us on HMPV, and also potentially a very big milestone for HMPV in itself, because there are currently no vaccines or therapeutics on the market for HMPV. And I think recently, I'm sure you or your audience have probably seen in the media news of increasing prevalence of HMPV in children especially. So this hopefully, if successful, will go a long way in accelerating the development of a HMPV vaccine.
And was the study in your sales pipeline at year end?
So no, it was not in a pipeline or in our order book. So this was a new incoming opportunity we had beginning of this year, and we're lucky that we closed it so far. So very good news, and the team did an excellent job in getting this signed. And of course, the work on this challenge model has started, from 2023 at the beginning. So a lot of work had been done in producing all the material relevant to marketing this challenge model. But so yes, it wasn't part of the sales pipeline at the end of last year. In fact, it wasn't even part of the 40 million short-term opportunities that I highlighted that we would convert. So this was a new opportunity that came in 2025, and it's already signed.
Mo, what's the aim of this next stage, and when is it expected to start?
So the aim of the next stage basically is to confirm that the dose that has shown infectivity in the pilot study does actually give us a good level of infection across a higher number of volunteers, because that's what we use to determine the sample size that we would need in a future full human challenge trial. With regards to the timing, it will start almost immediately. For most studies, you tend to have a 6-month upfront time where you need to write the protocol, get the approvals before you can start enrolling volunteers into the study. But because we already started the pilot study, this basically new contract makes us go ahead and complete the study. So from that point of view, we can start almost immediately, and we would expect to complete the full characterization study before the end of June, hopefully.
What's the next steps following the completion of the characterization study for HMPV?
Well, the next step would be to run a full challenge trial in either a vaccine or a therapeutic. And you have to remember the build out of the HMPV challenge model was commenced in 2023 when we started the manufacturing process. So it has taken time for us to build this model, and we believe this is the world's first model in HMPV challenge model. So from that point of view, we're very excited. But we already have active clients that are interested in running HMPV human challenge trial. We're just waiting on the full data set from the characteristic study, and if that is successful, and then we are able to get a new client signed up, we will be ready in the second half of this year to start doing commercial human challenge trials for the HMPV model.
Well, congratulations on this latest contract. I hope you'll keep us updated on any progress.
Thank you very much.
That's hVIVO Chief Executive Mo Khan.